Hallo meine Lieben, willkommen zu einer neuen Folge Star Trek Online.
There's a Starfleet distress signal coming from the Kinger system. The USS Birmingham was investigating pirate activity in the area while on patrol. There's a large concentration of spore colonies in that system. If pirates are in the spore business now, we have a new problem to deal with. We better see what's going on there. Pirates, it's hairy mud all over again.
Sehen wir uns das mal an. Steuer setzt uns wieder den Kurs auf das Kinscher-System.
Looks like there was a fight here recently. I'm not picking up any House Mokai ships on the sensors, though. If they're here, they're under cloak.
Wir werden von der Birmingham gerufen. Auf den Schirm.
Good to see you, Admiral Cabret, at your service. As you can see, we're dealing with an unexpected breakout of hostilities here.
Was ist hier passiert, Admiral?
We came here to determine the status of a rather unusual variety of spore. As we were getting our bearings, a Ferengi marauder dropped out of cloak and unleashed hell.
Habe ich das richtig gehört? Ein Ferengi-Schiff mit Tarnvorrichtung.
Afraid so. Fortunately, the Carter and Jagd were able to respond before the Ferengi finished us off. Once they arrived, the Daemon pursued the better part of Valor and went back under cloak. Now that you're here, I believe the Ferengi will cut and run, assuming they're still out there hiding.
Die Chancen stehen aktuell nicht gut für sie.
Sorry to interrupt, but I'm reading low-level radiation coming from a nearby asteroid. I think your Ferengi is out there harvesting spores, Admiral.
Wir müssen das umgehend beenden.
Take the Carter and Jagd with you. The Ferengi will think twice about attacking a group of ships. And you might be able to put an end to all this without firing a shot.
Ich stimme zu. An die Arbeit.
The Carter is ready to assist you.
Lead the way. The Jagd will follow.
Steuer voll am Puls.
Reading a single Ferengi vessel, Marauder class. They've decloaked.
I thought I made myself clear to that woolly-faced Starfleet Admiral. This salvage is mine and mine alone. Now run along before I'm forced to damage that pretty ship and take it as a prize. After all, even a damaged ship of that class will fetch a fine pile of latinum.
Ich glaube, Sie unterschätzen unsere Chancen. Mal dran.
That's what you get for doing your own thinking, friend. Allow me to show you the error of your ways.
Ganz wie Sie wollen. Mal dran. Roter Alarm. Gefechtsstation. Erfassen Sie diesen Marauder als Ziel. Alle Waffen laden. Feuer.
Leave enough of their ship for salvage. I'll be under cloak.
Modron got the corrosion to come all the way out here? Almost impressed.
Multi-Zierfassung. Feuer. möglich unerwartet, nicht wahr? Oder schön stabilisieren und Feuer! Statusbericht.
Well, there's good news and bad news. Which would you like to hear first?
Zuerst die schlechten.
Bad news, the Ferengi managed to harvest a spore colony from the asteroid before we arrived. He's got more than enough to make our lives difficult if he sells to Jagd.
Und die guten Neuigkeiten?
The Ferengi ship just dropped out of Cloak, and by the look of things, they're suffering a full propulsion system breakdown. No impulse, no warp, thrusters only. So, how do you feel about taking those spores off their hands?
Gute Idee, legen wir los. Steuer, bringen Sie uns hin.
Before you start, let me remind you that I have what you want, and it's one button press away from disintegration. My ship might be a mess, but my personal phaser works just fine.
Wenn Sie meinen, Angriff.
You beamed out my spores! Not one, not some, but all my spores! I'm ruined! Oh, I don't suppose you're interested in a very promising business opportunity on Ryza? Beachfront property?
Ganz bestimmt nicht. Sie stehen unter Arrest, Matran.
We've got company, angry company. They're targeting us and the Ferengi.
Na toll. Roter Alarm, alle Mann auf Gefechtsstation. Waffen laden und fahren. Schilde stabilisieren. So, Matran, wo waren wir?
The nerve of some people. Do they not know the 16th rule of acquisition? A deal is a deal. Ah, but you're not a barbarian like those... Never mind. You've got class, I can tell.
Danke. Aber Sie stehen immer noch unter Arrest.
Now, don't be so hasty, my classy, well-armed friend. Before you haul me off, let me tempt you with a one-of-a-kind offer. That Ryzian timeshare I mentioned earlier, plus a full barrel of Tranya. 2386 vintage. That's easily worth my weight in Latinum.
Kommandozentrale, bereiten Sie den Traktorstrahl vor. Schaffen Sie Matran dahin, wo er hingehört.
Oh, how about a baseball signed by the Cation Claws?
Willkommen. Da lang. Matran, hier lang. Da, put.
action, and not a moment too soon. It looks like Modron's treacherous friends are coming back for a rematch.
Ich sehe es auch, Admiral.
I can honestly say I had nothing to do with these ships coming to kill us. They're doing it all on their own. You aren't going to let them kill me, are you? I'm helpless. You have to protect me.
Wir tun, was wir können. Sie sind immer noch unter Arrest. Ziel erfassen. Feuer. Ja, passt, Feuer! Was haben die Terraner mit der ganzen Sache zu tun? Verdammt noch eins. Multitierfassung feuerfrei.
They're down to a few ships. Keep up the pressure.
Ziel erfassen und Feuer. Das war's.
Well fought indeed. They'll think twice about coming after us again. I'll let Alliance Command know what happened here today. If Jaula or any of Modron's friends try to harvest the spores in this system, we'll make sure they have a nice welcoming party waiting for them.
Und Modron?
Modron's on his way to a Federation holding facility. We will make sure he faces justice for what he's done here today. Rest assured. Your work is done here. We'll take care of the wrap-up. Cabret, out.
Pathfinder. Steuern, wir verlassen das System. Bericht.
The Klingons think House Mokai forces are up to something in the Imaga system. I understand there was a problem with a planet killer in that system a while back. Interesting. Oh, where was I? Right, Imaga. In addition to a lot of debris and the ruins of this planet killer, there are spore colonies there. And House Mokai is probably harvesting them, so we should put a stop to that real soon.
Bestätigt. Auf dem Weg. Steuer, setzen Sie den Kurs. Das Imara-System.
Getting some unusual readings from the spore colonies in this system. They're mutating at an accelerated rate, absorbing and emitting some nasty radiation as they do so.
Peng-Strahlung. Damit wurde der Planetenkiller zerstört.
Right, well, the spores are growing on the debris of this doomsday machine, which is where all of that radiation is coming from. This is a problem. The radiation is bleeding into the mycelial network through the spores. It'll cause serious damage if we don't deal with it soon.
Empfehlung?
Hate to say it, but we need to cull the mutated spore colonies before the damage to the network is too great to reverse.
Okay, verstanden. Steuer, bringen Sie uns zur ersten Sporenkolonie. Gelber Alarm.
We do not want to get hit by those radiation pulses. Trust me. Watch out. Mokai Raiders on an intercept course.
Dachte ich mir schon. Roter Alarm. Alle Waffen. Feuer frei. Vordere Schilde stabilisieren. Sehr schön. Bitte Sporen.
Let's deal with the next spore colony before the Mokai send reinforcements.
Und los.
Colony neutralized. Let's head toward the next one. Picking up Mokai ships on
Oh,
long
Emscher
range
vorbrechen.
sentries. We're about to have company.
Gut. Da sind sie. Ziel erfasst. Laden und feuern. Bitte Steuerung. Multizielerfassung mit entfernen. Moment. Sind noch einer da? Okay. 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 Mutierte Sporen aussortieren.
Destroy these fools and take back what is rightfully ours! Comply!
Hui. Doch, doch. Oh, die Kocher ist auch dabei. Ah, gut.
We will rid the stars of these honorless rebels for the Empire!
Glad the newest Klingon rivals are on our side.
The rebels are breaking. Let us dispose of this Wachtag and be done with it.
Militärfassung! Los! Feuer, Feuer! Halt doch schnell! Probier das Laden und Feuer! Okay, schalten wir die Lokare aus. Achtung, Torpedos Feuer! Oder schön stabilisieren. Feuerenergie in die Phaserbänke und Feuer.
Begin withdrawal. We will fight another day.
Oh. Okay, neutralisieren wir die letzte Sporenkolonie. Aber habe ich das nicht schon gemacht? Hä? Ist wieder alles verpackt oder was? Oh Mann, oh. Okay. Sagen wir einfach, wir hätten das geschafft. Und machen das nächste Ding. Richtig?